Good morning, everybody. Coming to you live from Miami, Florida. This is Robert, traveling Robert, here. Well, you want to go see, you want to see outside, right? As you can see, I lost two branches of my poinciana tree there, and the wind keeps pounding. We're getting pretty bad gusts of wind. See the Doppler radar where Miami is getting hit by some of these bands. It's on and off, it comes down for 5 minutes and then it gets really bad. And yeah, Eric, we still got power, and yeah, it's getting a little bit. Oh, let me get rid of this. Well, I mean, we can put the chat here momentarily. Now let's just do the. And here, okay, here we have me on the outside. Yeah, this worked from yesterday. I'm here still playing with the technology, man. But yeah, this is the view from my window right now. We're getting some wind, we're getting some rain. And my one concern is when the wind shifts to the south, that it is going to get a lot rougher here. Yeah, we still got power, Kurt. And here I have my little TV station. As you can see, I could show you the Doppler radar. It is making landfall right now just east of Key West, as you can see, the hurricane. And we've been watching the news, and actually the eye of the hurricane is right now over Sugarloaf Key. It's right on Sugarloaf Key and those lower keys. As you see, Key West is to the west. That key that looks like a letter J, that's a Sugarloaf Key. And Cudjoe is right next to it. And on the far right of the corner of the screen, you can see you cannot see it on this one, but that's the 7 Mile bridge right there. And Marathon is getting spared the worst of the storm. Marathon would be on the far right of your screen right there. And this is Miami Doppler radar here down here, but it is really that's a composite radar of Miami and Key West, I'm pretty sure. So here we are. Let me go back to the chat, you guys. So we still got power, and we're very glad that we have power still. Campaholic, hey Robert, stay safe. God bless, brother. Thank you, Campaholic. J Love, hello, it's Felix from Port St. Lucie. How's the weather up there in Port St. Lucie, Felix? Oh my, that tree, take care. Greetings from the Netherlands. Yeah, we had that tree. This morning we lost the first branch, and now this other big branch just came off. These poinciana trees, the branches are really, really long and really weak, and we've gotten a couple of gusts of wind. Probably, I don't know. I don't have a wind meter. How is it? What's it called? A nanometer. I forgot the name of it. But this is getting a little rough here. Oh my, glad it didn't break your light. It looks like it will be further east than anticipated. Well, I hope not. Yeah, it's a little east of Key West right now. Key West, I don't think it's getting the most direct hit. But I'm afraid for this window that I'm looking out of a little bit. But especially when the winds shift to the south. Right now we're getting winds from the east, which will be from the left of the screen. Robert, the tree branch fell, upstate New York. Cheers. Our home in Port St. Lucie should be okay. We will see it in the winter. Yeah, Port St. Lucie will probably be okay. And here, it's gonna get a little worse than this, I think. I feel like running outside and just detach the rest of that branch. I don't know if I could show you to the left, but it's like, oh, it's gonna fall any minute. Because you see, it's the branch is upside down. Oh, did I lose you guys? Yeah, that's gonna finish falling off any day now. I'm going to my neighbor's yard probably. Oh boy. Do you know if your power is buried underground or fed from the poles? No, ours is fed from the poles. So we're gonna. I expect to lose power. It's flickered already a couple of times. I expect to lose power at some point today. Our power lines are in the back of the house. The good thing for us, if our power goes out, those are the same power lines that go to the Florida Power and Light office. That is a couple of blocks away. So we usually get power within 24 hours, usually, even with Wilma and Katrina, where power came back the next day, because they want to have power at their office. So we are on the same main. How's the travel trailer holding up so far? I think I haven't actually been outside, but I think it's still there. I'll go check after the storm, dies down a little more. And yes, if you're on the grid of an emergency power sub, you'll be fine. Yeah, yeah. This guy is. I'm on a priority line for sure. If the tree is the worst, it's not too bad. No, it hasn't been all that windy, to be honest about it. It's been bad, but nothing like other hurricanes we've had in Miami. Obviously, the hurricane is not right here. The hurricane, it's down there in Key West. What do I have here? Oh, that's the split screen. If you want to see me and my tree, and my fallen tree. So let me move this a little to the right. Let me do something here. Yes, you're on the grid of an emergency. Okay, that's it. Are you guys getting a good signal here? I think my Comcast is it's very good today. Thank you, all the 43 of you watching me here live. Let me do something, because you know what I want to do? I want to put up the chat in one of my windows so I can talk to you guys. It's all about the dog. Alice, all about cool split. Yes, cool screens stay safe. Yeah, thank you. Signal is good. Thank you. You're fine for now. A few buffers here and there. Yeah, I'm sure the internet is kind of overloaded here in Miami. Actually, I took out my air over the air antenna on the roof, so I am getting all my TV. I got that YouTube TV service, and that's what I'm getting my TV from. Lisette Leovardia, it just looks like a very bad storm and lots of rain. Hope it doesn't get worse. It's going to get a little worse than this. I totally expect it to get a little worse than this. Because let me take a look at the Wonder map here. Oops, what did I do? Oh, look at that! Another big gust. Yeah, there's this area. You see the eye, and you see that there's a very dark orange area just north of the eye, and then there's this other band that is mostly yellow and orange. That's gonna hit us at some point. The hurricane is coming north. I don't know if you can see Miami. You can see it faintly midway up through the screen, kind of towards the right. We're getting all those little dots of orange and yellow, and the green is just probably clouds at this point. But that's why we get like those really quickly those gusts of wind for a few seconds, and then it dies down and it comes back, because all those little orange little cells. And we've been not my area exactly, but just north of us has been under tornado warning a couple of times overnight. And there's been a couple of tornado touchdowns in Miami Beach and stuff, but I don't think it's been anything too serious. But yeah, that's happening. That's another big gust, and that tree is going to fall off any second now. Here we are. Michael Zor, hi Robert, I pray for you and Florida. Thank you. LOL, you have an air antenna too. How great mine thinks alike. Yeah, I refuse to pay Comcast for TV, man. Eric. There was. Whoa. Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me show you. Let me see if I can tilt a little bit up. I have the camera. You see that tree branch is like just off of the tree right there. And maybe I'll just keep it here. There. That angle is pretty good, I think. I'm gonna fall off right now. Okay. So now it's calm again. You know, we get those big gusts of wind, and then it dies, and it's gonna be like that all day. Great signal, Nico. Nico from New Jersey. We say thank you, Nico. Sloppy Joe's Duval Street Cam is still online. Oh, really? I'm gonna check it out. Actually, believe it or not, Key West, especially West Key West, is getting spared like the worst of the storm. It's just, you know, the band of rain is just right there. Just yes. Okay, let me go. Up here in Orlando, is running at 10 miles per hour. Yeah, we're getting a little bit more than that. I believe some of those gusts are probably in the 60s. Do you know how accurate the prediction of the eye movement is so far? Well, they predicted it was going to make landfall in Key West, and it's making landfall a little east of Key West. Do you know? Let me keep going here. Quick, go outside and cut it up. I was thinking about it. I just pulling it down. I don't have a chainsaw, so I don't know if... I'm really glad I moved the car to the other side of the house, actually. Angela Vlogs. Oh no, that looks scary. Stay safe there. Thank you. It's all about the camera outside or inside a window. It's inside a window. Hey, Willie Montañez. Good morning, brother. Glad to see you alive. Oops. Guys, that's just the camera that fell. I'm fine. Because I have the camera, you know, glued to the window with double-sided tape. Because I didn't get the camera that I wanted to get. I wanted to get a one that had a tripod adapter, but Amazon never came. Or, you know, it said it was a natural disaster. They couldn't deliver it, but that was like 3 days ago. So, yeah, my car is on the other side of the... Whoa, it's good. There's another. Hope you and your family, including Minitini, will stay safe. Greetings from Sweden. Thank you, Thomas. Hey, is the jumping for joy fanatic Montañez? Yeah. Yeah, you saw that video too. Big Pine just had a radar indicated that speed of 115. Yeah, Big Pine is getting hit actually. I feel, you know, Big Pine has all those little deer, you know, the key deer. That's why you have to drive at 35 miles an hour down there at night. And I just feel sorry for the little animals because that Big Pine is getting hit with. It's getting pounded all the way from Big Pine is towards the end of the 7 Mile bridge, all the way from there, all the way to Sugarloaf and Boca Chica Key, which is right before Key West. That area is getting just pounded. Actually, it did. The eye should be on top of that area. Is Minitini in a safe location? Well, it's next to a concrete wall here, just off camera. I hope it's doing fine. Dustling, thank you for the live reporting. Glad you are safe so far. Do you think the road out to the Keys will be seriously damaged? Anything after the 7 Mile bridge will probably get hit pretty bad, I think. Because that's the area that is getting most of the rain and the storm surge. So yeah, I love this live broadcast. You are really showing firsthand Florida live. We have blizzards in New York, and you guys have hurricanes. Can't wait to visit my snowbird parents this winter. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Winter is a beautiful weather here in Miami because it's probably like your spring in the north. I guess it's beautiful blue skies, temperatures in the 70s. It's perfect. And the summer is horribly hot, and now in the fall, or early fall, summer, fall, whatever, we get the occasional hurricane, which they don't come nearly as often as 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 sometimes you are led to believe. You know, we get a really bad one every 12 years on average or so. There you go. You see that Doppler radar, those little islands right there where the eye is right now. That's Sugarloaf Key, and then the rest of the lower keys. Key West is getting hit pretty bad right now. And on the right, you see Marathon is getting the 7 Mile Bridge is getting a pretty bad band right now. That's the area just left of where it says Marathon. That's the 7 Mile Bridge. And where is this US1? Just to the actually Big Pine. Yeah, no, that's Big Pine Key right there. Big Pine is getting hit really bad. That's just to the left of where it says US1 on the map. So yeah, it's not a good situation for the Keys, that's for sure. I wouldn't want to be down there right now. But according to the forecast of 2 days ago, even that was going to be us, and that would have been a very bad situation for Miami and the whole metropolitan area, because Miami, it's a megalopolis. It's all the way from down Homestead, Florida City, all the way north to Palm Beach. It's an uninterrupted city. It's just one long metro area, and probably 10-15 miles wide, and that's probably 50 miles from south to north. So that would have been really, really bad. Lisette Leoverde, how are your Cuban family members doing? I haven't been in contact with anybody in Cuba yet. My cousin, she's in Havana, and Havana didn't get hit that bad. And I have some relatives, but we're not really in touch all that much. They do live in the area that was very much affected. So, whoops. Yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow we'll find out. Are you okay? You just logged on. How was Minitini? Did I miss this theme song? No theme song today. We just here chatting. And how long have we been on? 17 minutes. 65 of you watching. That's pretty cool for such an early hour in the morning. Your coverage is better than the news. Oh, thank you so much. And the news, especially last night. Now probably they have some stuff to talk about, but last night they were looking like for fallen branches from palm trees on the causeway, and see, there's a hurricane. It's not that bad here, and they were focusing on the tornado warnings that we've had. So I don't know exactly how bad it is elsewhere. No, I don't know. Tomorrow we'll know. Tomorrow I'll drive around and see if I can show you guys some of the damage. This is going to be an all-day event, but I presume by nightfall it's going to start to die down, hopefully. If the hurricane starts to hurry up, it's only going like 6 miles an hour, so yeah. I mentioned, oh my god, organization. There you go, that's a pretty decent gust of wind there. I'm happy to see you okay so far. Hold tight and be safe. Thank you. I just love to hear you talk. Thank you, Jesse. I tune in early to hear what's going on. Hey, Robert. Hey, what happened to your car in the drive? It's gone. Did the storm take it up? I parked it on the other side, and I'm glad I did, because look at all the tree branches right there where my car would have been. So I'm glad that I moved it. There you go. That's another decent gust of wind there. I wish this webcam that I bought had a slightly wider angle. It is what it is. Yeah, I ordered a wide angle Logitech from Amazon, and it never came. They said they couldn't deliver because of inclement weather, but that was 2 days ago where the sun was out, so who knows. And here, I was going to say something, I lost my... I got this one at Target. We went to get some water and got this... it's a cheapy, but it works. I mean, this is... You know what I forgot to do? I was going to put the GoPro on the side of the trailer and leave it running for 3 or 4 hours. I might still do that because it is not so bad outside that I cannot go outside for a second. I wish you could see the upper part of the trees. They're like really getting pounded. Let me see. Let me answer some comments here. Okay, let me see where I left off. Let's go fly a kite. Woo, hey, Eric. Actually, it's probably no, it's not a good day for kite surfing. Flies. Hey, William Storm from Bruges in the Netherlands, in Belgium. Despite my ominous name, I do wish you the best. Yeah, you got that last name, William Storm. Thank you. Greetings from Miami, man. Oh, that tree branch is finally it's gonna fall off any second now. I should go outside and move it. Tyson, hey, Montañez. This great. It's great to see all these fans of you chatting. I've been concerned about you and your family. Everything be fine. Just glad you got that car out of the way. Saludos a tu esposa. Thank you, man. Oh, this camera is about to fall off, I think. Yeah, for some reason I should have. You know what? I'm going to fix it now in a second. Let me. By the way, Montañez, how's your property up in by Sugarloaf Mountain? Let me show you the radar 1 second, and I'm going to try to fix this camera so it gives you a better view. I wish it had a wide angle lens, to be honest. Let's see if this makes it better. Hello, can you see me now? No, it's falling off completely. And this is that good 3M. Oops, that good 3M double-sided tape. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me do something here real quick. Oh, now the 3M tape got stuck to the glass. You guys talk among yourselves there for a second while I fix this, and we'll have the live view in a few seconds here. Bear with me. This is like a news broadcast. Here we go. Hey, look who's here, boondocking Mainas. My buddy Rennie Champagne from Maine. Good morning, hang out. You're in for a heck of a ride, praying for your safety. Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm a little concerned. Luckily we didn't get a direct hit here, but as you can see, the weather is pretty nasty. Even on the outer edges of the hurricane. You know that the hurricane is probably 100 miles to the west of us. Ready for outside. Good luck. Safe. Did you get any sleep last night? Oh yeah, I slept very well. Last night was kind of quiet actually. Whoa, that was a big gust right there. But as you can see, check it out. As you can see, it's not that rainy. It's just a lot of wind, and it's like, yeah, it's rainy too. It comes and goes, as you can see. Coming to you live, 8:51 a.m. Miami, Florida. For those of you joining me right now, this is, by the way, this is normally a travel channel, but today I'm doing the weatherman thing. Okay, let me read real quick all the comments here. There's one in Cyrillic. I'm sorry I cannot read, but thank you. Duct tape. Are you good? It looks like the eye is stationary since it's getting hit in land. Ready? Will there be a hot spell after the storm? Makes the cleanup difficult. It's gonna be hot. It's always hot here, even in September. So hopefully it won't be raining. So that's the one thing. Your reporting is better than all the TV stations, even when you are fixing 3M stickers to Windows. Morales, weather broadcasting. People overreact over everything. We had rain for hundreds of years. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're overreacting about Key West or like the lower keys, like anywhere from Big Pine to Sugarloaf, just got pounded, and I'm sure there's a lot of damage down there. But sometimes they do overreact. Weather in Brickell Key seems much worse than where you are. How far are you from there? About 6 miles. The thing with Brickell Key is right on the water, so they're getting some more storm surge than here. And here I'm kind of protected. I'm in the middle of a residential neighborhood, so I have houses on each side of my house, and I have houses in front, as you can see. So Brickell Key is very much unprotected in the middle of Biscayne Bay. So yeah. Hey Robert, hey John Langman, are you still in South Carolina? Oh, you had to leave South Carolina, taking a road trip. Great job broadcasting. Thank you, John. You're in Amarillo, Texas. You're driving back to LA. I'll make that cross country road trip at some point. Hey, Rennie, I'm running out. Actually, I underestimated, and we're gonna have to ration our IPA drinking. I have one left. But tomorrow, I'm pretty confident that tomorrow many businesses are going to be open in Miami. If it doesn't get any worse than this, or much, it's going to get a little worse than this. But if I'm confident that a lot of businesses are going to be open in Miami. Do you get the hail even when there's storm? No, hurricanes usually don't have hail. After this, you do need to come up to Maine. Yeah, definitely. To the crocs, when a storm like this happens, do they go way underwater? I have no idea what happened to the alligators. I'm really sorry for the little deer in Big Pine Key. Thanks for coming online. All the Keys streams are down. I heard someone say that the Sloppy Joe's stream was still up, but who knows? The Department of Homeland is going to arrest you after the storm since you didn't obey orders and evacuated. No, I'm not in an evacuation zone by any means. Everybody's in this neighborhood stayed here. This is not an evacuation zone. You still there? Whoa, that's a pretty big gust. Looks like my property is going to get hit by big high wind, probably 40 plus orange trees. I think I'll be okay. Hopefully, looking forward to have you come up. Yeah, man. Let me know, and we'll hang out in Orlando. Good to see you safe and sound. Safe. Greetings from Athens, Greece. Oh, yeah, you're not getting any of this weather in Athens, Greece. No, the whole Miami isn't asked to evacuate. Miami Beach was asked to evacuate, mainly because of the storm surge. But now it looks like they're only gonna get like 3 feet or so. So it's not gonna be as bad. Good morning from Florencia, Italy. Thank you. All stores are shut down until Tuesday. Yeah, tend to ration the IPA, but I have some wine and some champagne. So yeah, Scotch is completely out, and I sound like an alcoholic. I wanted to have you come up when I build my home in the near future, so we can cook a big dish. Stay safe, brother. Thank you, Willie. How did you prep the trailer? The trailer, I just made it, and let me change cameras here so you guys don't get, bored of just seeing the outside. I just filled up both water tanks, the gray and the fresh, and I'm going to go out there and just take a look at it. I disconnected the solar panel just in case the solar panel flies off the roof. It's not gonna rip all my wires and because that's the one thing that I installed myself, and I don't know if it sustained the 60-70 mile an hour winds while I'm driving, but I don't know, just in case I just unplugged it. And what else? Let me continue seeing here. Gotta love the Scotch. Yeah, Rennie. Any thunder of lightning? Do you have electricity? Yes, I do have electricity. It's flickered a couple of times this morning, but right now it's holding steady. I mean, I'm connected to my Comcast in the house. So if I lose electricity, I'm gonna lose my internet and my ability to talk to you guys. Hey, thank you, Peter from Uganda. We're getting people from all over the world. This is really cool. And the person that ready for the outside thunder, lightning, hurricanes. Oddly enough, they don't have a lot of thunder or lightning. I don't know why. Maybe because the clouds are moving so fast that I don't know the scientific explanation. But I know from my experience, I've been through a good number of hurricanes, and especially Andrew was like the worst in 1992 here in Miami. And then every couple of years we get the scare, and every 10 or 12 we get something relatively bad like this, and then probably every 50 years we get an Andrew. But statistically speaking, there you go, another gust of wind. You know, tomorrow I'm gonna fly the drone, and I bet you that, and I'm gonna compare it with the shots that I took about a month ago, and I bet you there are gonna be a lot less trees, a lot less treetops green in that drone shot. Yes, Cephas. Oh yeah, I'm definitely stocked up on Bustelo. But you know what the problem with the coffee is? That it uses electricity, the coffee maker here in the house. I would have to go to Minitini to make coffee. Don't worry, Mr. Trump will be there next week to clean up with his own hands. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot. There's gonna be a lot of clean. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that tree tomorrow morning when I'm able to go outside, or even tonight. It's a pretty big branch, and I don't have a chainsaw or anything like that. So I don't know. Maybe. Whoa! There's another big gust. Whoa! That was pretty good. That was probably in the 50s miles per hour. Yeah, let me switch cameras so you can. You don't want to see me. You want to see the hurricane, right? It's cold, dull, and dry in England. Do you want to swap? I don't know, man. Yeah, I would swap for a day or two, and then I'd be back. I really like England. I've been there only once, and I did not long enough to really appreciate everything. But yeah, I'm from Nepal, by the way. My brother studies at University of Miami. He was planning to stay, but at last moment he chickened out and went to New York. Yes, I still have power. Well, if you don't have to be here, I was very, very much tempted. Actually, that would have been a very bad idea. You know what my plan was with the original forecast for the hurricane. My plan was to take the trailer to Naples. That would have been really bad because Naples is gonna get pounded, way worse than us. We are in relative terms right here. We are on the outer edges of this storm. We are on the top right corner of the screen. The storm, the eye, unless my map here has crashed, which happens. The eye, it looks like my map is going very slow for some reason. I'm using the Weather Underground website, and sometimes it's not the best. Let me go back to the chat, which is what I'm really interested in seeing. Talking to you guys. Too early for the beverage of the day. Let's keep saying drive. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay. We might open that bottle of California champagne later on. That's Chandon, California Chandon. Normally, these big storms, the garbage will set it dry to pick all the debris. That's how it was back then. What Charlie went through. Still, palm trees are still there in the wind. Yeah, the palm trees are gonna be fine. I think they are designed for this type of weather. Is this live now? How are you? How have you? Yeah, this is live, by the way. 9:02 a.m. in Miami, Florida. Eastern Daylight Saving Time. And so far, so good, Karen. Coastal RV Naples and your RV park maybe null and void in a few hours. Yeah, looters make many stay home. Are you nuts getting out? Get Irma coverage better than the fake news. Yeah, Rennie, I got this program here. I like being able to show the Doppler radar. I'm a little bit of a meteorology geek, so I like to follow the storm and see the. I'm not an expert by any means, but I'm an enthusiast. Thank you, Rev, for the update. Yes, Karen, this is live. Thanks for just getting in. I'm glad. Oh, we got over 100 people watching right now. Got to go to Key West a month ago. Might be a while before it's back to normal. Yeah. Actually, I was planning on going to Key West next week, and that's not gonna happen now. Yes, I do. I still have power. That's why I'm still using my land-based internet. That's why it looks better. If we lose power later in the day, I'll use my phone and we'll go mobile. Where I live, I have a couple of inches of rain, 30-mile-per-hour winds, all services down on like electricity, phone, and internet. Your infrastructure is great. Where are you? I don't recall where you are, Mopor. Mopor? This guy at Hemingway House, stay in the Keys. Crazy. Well, you know what? If there's one place where I wouldn't mind being in Key West, is the second floor of Hemingway's house, because that house has obviously been through a couple of hurricanes and it's very solidly built, and you know, a good cinder block construction building will withstand even Category 4 winds, especially if the wind doesn't go inside the building, because the bad thing would be that the roof blew off. Have a champagne toast to Irma. There's another big gust right there. We're probably getting in, and we're still getting winds from the east. I'm gonna be a little more concerned when we get winds from the south, because that's gonna hit this front of the house. It's gonna pop it pretty bad. Isla Morada is okay. Mikros is streaming. Cool. Yeah, I'm glad to hear Isla Morada is in that somewhat. Let me look at my Doppler again. But Isla Morada right now, well, it's getting pretty pounded right now with that rain band, that orange. That's not the closest one to the eye, but the second one on the top right, and that's considered the dirty part of the hurricane. That's where we are. Is that northeast quadrant of the hurricane? That's what they say, anyways. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream here in a few minutes. I might leave the camera up. I'll just turn off the audio and leave it running. But from Indiana, you have visited Red Coconut Grove Resort in Fort Myers. Do you feel they are in danger of being damaged? Oh yeah. Red Coconut is going to, especially all those park models, you know, like the trailers in the inland part. All that is gonna get flooded. For sure, I have no doubt about it, and it's going to get hit really, really bad. Fort Myers is in the bullseye of this storm. Good evening from India, all the way on the other side of the world. Mirzad Kapadia. Have you any of your neighbors evacuated? Do you have a basement or such a place to take cover if things go bad? I don't have a basement. House don't really have basements here in Florida because the waterbed is so high. I mean, they've built a handful of tunnels. It's very hard to build underground here because of the waterbed being so high. Even when they built one of the buildings in downtown, the new one, the Brickell City Center, and they were stubborn. Yeah, we want a basement. I heard that they had to like freeze the water underground with these huge refrigerating machines, so they could, you know, excavate. The Doppler, yeah, let me see the Doppler. Actually, we're supposed to be getting into a portion of less activity before it gets really bad. It's going to get really bad this afternoon. If that second band, as that second band starts getting closer to Miami, it's going to get bad. I fully expect to lose power in a couple of hours, for sure. So I'm going to answer a couple more questions here, and then I am going to sign off. We've been on for 40 minutes, 106 of you watching. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining me here in these live streams. And the next one might be from the phone, because I might be without electrical power. You have great internet during this storm. Australia internet can't even withstand the sneeze. Yeah, it looks like Comcast has done a pretty good infrastructure here in Miami, after all. The man from the Weather Channel downtown Miami is really taking a beating. Be careful. Yeah, they find that one spot where the wind is really bad. As you can see right now, it's not so bad. Yeah, I mean, it's right now it's almost equal to one bad thunderstorm that we get a couple of times a year. You know, that tree branch kind of worries me. The lights flickered a couple of times this morning. That's why I made my Cuban coffee. I took a shower and did everything that I had to do before it got really bad. Oh, well, Robert, one of your videos shows 5 point. I haven't, you know what, Eric? I haven't even checked. We had the one you did live yesterday. Oh, that's great. I guess people are really interested in seeing the hurricane, you know, especially from a first-hand account, like the way that I'm doing it. How's Minitini? Minitini, I hope is doing okay. I'm gonna take a look at it now when I finish here with. Actually, this is not an outdoor camera. It's mounted on my window. I don't have all the windows boarded up right now. Stay safe, buddy. Thank you, Jerry. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off now, and later I might do just a live broadcast, just the camera pointing outside. And this afternoon, at some point, I'll do another one of these if I still have enough power, if everything looks somewhat safe. Talk to you guys later. As always, thank you so much for watching, for being here with me, and next week we'll be traveling somewhere. See you on the road. Bye now.